Hello and welcome. It is Iron Raiden, back yet again with another new topic of discussion. And Elon Musk has, of course, officially bought Twitter. Now, this has sent apparently the world into a frenzy. The one platform that you would really think that we could honestly, we don't need, we could do without easily. But for some reason, just because this man right here, a guy who you may have your opinions here and there, you may not agree with everything he says or does, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, we all get that, okay? That's how the world works. That's just whatever, okay? That's natural. But this man, being the innovator that he is, all right, the owner of Tesla, he's doing SpaceX, all this other stuff. You would think that these people on Twitter, knowing that if they even had half the brain function that this guy had, that their fuzzy little heads would explode, knowing that they're losing their damn mind because this guy owns Twitter and is just simply trying to bring a balance of power to the platform. And of course, the whole $8 a month thing to be verified seems all pretty well and fair to me, as far as I'm concerned. Now, does that mean I'm going to do it? It's like, well, I mean, probably not. I mean, I don't really need it, at least at this time. I mean, I'm doing this channel. I'm doing my things here and there. It's supposed to help promote and all this stuff. I don't know. Maybe eventually we'll see, okay? But that's neither here nor there. Regardless of the fact, though, is that the fact that these people really just have to look at this whole situation and think that this guy is just out to just destroy the world or some shit. I mean, it's the most unbelievable thing. I mean, we're used to it. I mean, we're pretty used to this whole ordeal going on. I mean, Twitter has been very much a dumpster fire for the longest time, just so much nonsense. And as many say, it is very much like an echo chamber. But of course, this man comes along, he buys the company, and just simply just tries to give a little bit of a balance of power. That's it. Then all of a sudden, it's just game over. It's just game over. The apocalypse is here. We are done for. All because of fucking Twitter. This has got to stop. But Elon has been absolutely on fire. Again, I don't care whether you love or hate the guy. I couldn't care fucking less. But man, this dude is being absolutely hilarious, in my opinion, since he's acquired Twitter. He's just throwing out just some of the greatest comebacks on a lot of these people. The whole $8 is, I mean, he is just making me just laugh my ass off with a lot of the stuff that he's putting out there. And I'm just going along for the ride, okay? I absolutely am. I'm just enjoying watching all of this play out. Because again, at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff does not really matter. Now, I know there's even maybe the possibility of some people may not realize that Vine could somehow play a part in this in the future. You could try to bring that back, maybe integrate. There's a lot of things going on with Elon and Tesla and Twitter and all this other stuff. A lot of this stuff could really come out into play in the future. And so there's a lot more going on here. But as it stands right now, as far as Twitter is concerned, and people like Kathy Griffin being suspended off, now she's supposedly using her dead mother's account on the end. It's like, what is wrong with these people? And they're just losing it, acting like they're going to leave. The same thing when some election stuff started to occur. Some people wanted to sit there and act like they were going to leave the country. They're going to go to Canada or something like that. Same thing here, exactly the same thing. And yet all of a sudden, just because Elon is just trying to be a little bit more, even keel on some things, even though he can be rather left on, all of a sudden the world is coming to an end. And that just goes to show they're just showing their hands more and more. It's like a lot of us don't really care about a lot of this stuff, but when it comes down to it, the fact that one side has pushed this stuff so hard, and they make you have to believe in whatever it is that they believe, that, I mean, they've just lost it. And that's when you know that the common normal person is not going to sit there and take something like that. It's just not normal behavior to force anybody to have a specific viewpoint. And that's what this is simply about. You could say a lot of things about him, whatever, but the man is an innovator. He's doing a lot to propel the future of mankind, okay? There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. That's just how it is. I mean, that's what he does. And so if we even had half of what this guy could do intellectually, then we could be in a hell of a lot better place other than sitting there and bitching about, oh no, Elon's buying Twitter. Now what are we ever going to do with ourselves? We're going to lose this fight. We're going to lose, we're going to lose so much over this. What's humanity going to do now that Elon Musk owns Twitter and he insists that maybe you pay $8 for a verification badge? What the hell is that shit? Honestly, that is the most ridiculous nonsense I've heard in a while. But again, they just keep on, as time, it really does. It seems like as time goes on, they just show their hand more and more and more, and make you realize, like, how am I supposed to take you seriously when you're constantly going way out of your way emotionally to sit there and just to lose your mind over the smallest things that they just don't make any sense at all. And that is the point. You can have differing opinions. Okay, the world is not going to end. As long as you're doing some heinous shit or saying something like incredibly heinous and all this other nonsense, then you'll be just fine. Okay, you'll continue breathing. Okay, the world's not going to end. Okay, your life's not going to just shut down. Okay, life goes on. But apparently, it's the end here. But Elon buying Twitter, I mean, it's a good thing. Whatever some of these people may think, it's not hurting anybody. If anything, it's going to help the platform and keep a good balance as far as perspective, as far as, you know, journalism, all that stuff. Okay, that's what it's meant there for. All right, and again, there's a lot of other things on the horizon for this man and what he is trying to do, and just people need to calm down. It is not that big of a deal. It really is not. Calm yourself. It's okay. Delete Twitter if you need to. We all should have a long time ago, but again, a lot of people are just having fun with it now, and it's just normal everyday shit. A simple balance of power, God forbid. Anyway, yeah, I've rambled on long enough. That'll do it for this video. Thank you very much for listening. If you did, I am Iron Raven, and I am out.